All right, welcome to Drive Time presented by Auto Driveaway. I am excited to be joined today by Miquel Kuhn, who is our Director of Operations in our Elkhart, Indiana office. Miquel, how are you?
I'm doing well today, Kevin. How are you?
I'm great. Well, thank you for joining us. We'd love to get a little bit of insight into your role and how you came to be at Auto Driveaway.
Sure. Yeah, I'm the Director of Operations for the Auto Driveaway Elkhart division. We are the commercial division for Auto Driveaway. So we specialize in the commercial moves across the country for our auto transport division.
So, what kind of vehicles are you working with? These are trucks. What kind of? Well, just so people understand when we talk in this lingo.
So in Elkhart, we primarily focus on DOT moves, which would be any kind of vehicle that is over 10,000 pounds and underneath 26,000 pounds. We do specialize in some CDL moves as well. So that would be anything that is over 26,000 pounds. So that's what we would consider our commercial vehicles. It could be anything from a step van, similar to like a package delivery car, the
Right.
Amazon truck outside of your house. That's a DOT commercial vehicle, all the way up to a semi tractor trailer.
So, okay, so perfect for so people can understand exactly the delivery type vehicle, the Amazons, et cetera. So those are being stored at our Elkhart facility, and then as needed, they're being delivered to the end customer. Is that accurate?
Correct. Yep. We actually do. We store the majority of unsold FedEx ground vehicles actually in the country. We have the majority of them are in our care and custody, which we're very proud of. And so basically what we do is we facilitate for these dealerships as these vehicles are built.
Yeah.
We pick them up, store them. We can help facilitate anything from recall work to additional upfitting that may need to happen and does often happen prior to the sale and delivery of the vehicle. At the time that the vehicle is sold, and the customer releases it to us, and we're lucky enough to match it with a commercial driver, an independent contractor, and get it delivered to the end user.
Yeah, no, it's really, and I've been to the location, and really is quite amazing to see just rows and rows of what will become delivery vehicles. I mean, it's pretty amazing if you think about the logistics of the United States. I mean, it actually runs through Elkhart, Indiana, to some extent, right? So it's pretty interesting the role that we play in that.
It is. Many people wouldn't realize the majority of those vehicles are actually built in this area, and so with that becomes that need for storage and then delivery.
So, Michael, tell me a little bit about your background. How did you come to Auto Drive Away? How did you get into this
Sure.
this business?
So I have a background in logistics and actually insurance prior to Auto Drive Away. I'd spent some time with a large insurance corporation and was building my way up there. Had my first child though, and after she was born, I kind of reflected and thought, I'm not really happy. I really would like to be in an industry that was a little more fulfilling. And so I was lucky enough to have the opportunity to work with Auto Drive Away, and have never looked back. It's been one of the best moves I've ever done.
So, what excites you most? Like, what makes you passionate about what you do?
I think for me, it's the people. There's such an eclectic group of people when it comes to between our dynamic team that we have here at Auto Driveway, as well as our customers, and then the unique drivers that we get to work with on a regular basis. It's very fulfilling to get to hear their stories and help each one of them.
So, I'm assuming there's no such thing as a typical day, right? But it sounds like you're balancing kind of different groups of people. Tell me a little bit about, you know, how that works on a daily basis. What are the different dynamics, that you have to, go through to make the business run?
Sure. So, it is a unique day every day. However, when it comes down to it, we're moving vehicles. We're moving vehicles safely is what we aim to do. So, a typical day, we're receiving orders from our customers. Every order is a little bit unique. We could at Auto Driveway we specialize in doing really anything that runs and drives or anything that can be delivered. And so it can be unique challenges. We could be delivering the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile today. We may be moving hundreds of package cars tomorrow, and so it's really about listening to our customers' needs. I think really fully understanding what it is that they're desiring to get out of this transportation move, and the additional ancillary items that we can do for them as well, services that we can offer them. And so then from there, after we've received the order, then it's very much about qualifying the order, making sure that we understand requirements around pickup and delivery, and then finding the correct driver in order to get this move done quickly and safely for our customer. So every day is a little bit different.
Sure. So we talked a little bit about the variety of customers that Auto Driveaway, particularly in your location in Elkhart, serves. Any interesting customer stories? What's I don't know, the strangest thing? We talked a little bit about the Wienermobile. I'm sure there's a number of those. Love for you to share another story
Sure.
with us.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, we've moved a lot of really interesting vehicles. So everything from large fire trucks to uh, the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile was definitely memorable. We've done mobile bank units, mobile blood bank units as well. So everything from something that may be storing funds, money in the future, as well as like blood donation vehicles.
Sure.
But one of the most unique stories I think are a time when I feel like we really went above and beyond and really helped make a difference, not just to our customer, but I feel like maybe to the country, was during COVID. So during COVID, one of our clients, who is a large uniform distributor, had to do some reconfiguring. They had ordered trucks prior to COVID, having no clue that they would have such a need for
Sure.
clean room vehicles. So these are the vehicles that have to be highly, highly accurate, stable, sterile in order to deliver clean room materials to hospitals. So during COVID, there was a large, large need for these vehicles, and our customer had to pivot and had to reassign some vehicles that they had in our storage facility actually that were deemed to be just a typical uniform vehicle prior to this. So with the customer, we really kind of scrambled, got everything ready for this vehicle, had to take it to have some additional cleaning done and things, and then we're able to get it delivered in under 7 days across the country. We did about 20 of these in 7 days.
Wow.
Yeah, to support the hospitals in those areas. And I really felt like that was a moment when I knew that vehicle could save someone's life. That those
Sure.
materials getting there could really make a big difference. So it was really heartwarming to be part of that process. And that same customer has done an awful lot for the country too. They did a charity drive just recently during Christmas time where they were donating toys and bikes to children in the Atlanta area. And so, kind of the same thing, we get a call and they say, hey, we've decided we want to use two of these box trucks that you have on your premises for this charity event. Can you get it registered, licensed, and titled? We want to have this thing detailed. We need some new decals put on it with our new branding, and we need to have it there in about 4 days. Yeah, that's a large
Yeah,
ask.
that's a quick
However,
turn.
it is. Yep, it is, especially because that's a good day drive to get down there as well.
Sure.
Of course, we want to do it safely. So we were able to, in the course of about 72 hours, prep these vehicles for delivery, get them registered, and have them waiting to be loaded up with toys on time for this charity event. And the next day, they were able to donate 2 truckloads worth of toys and bikes to needy children in that area, and that was really cool to get to be part of that too.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic. I mean, I think in this industry and what you do every day, it's there's so much that goes into it and so much behind the scenes that people don't understand. In the supply chain or logistics chain across this country, how much Auto Driveway or a company like ours really does to help move the economy forward, if nothing else. So,
Absolutely,
and
yeah.
then when you get to do it for the benefit of others, where it's something a little bit greater than ourselves, it makes it even more rewarding.
Yeah, very meaningful. I like to look at it as kind of a relay race. So the building and delivery of these vehicles for our customers, regardless of where they're headed, there's a lot of hands involved, and typically by the time we get to it, we are that last leg. So it's very imperative that we do what we kind of try to make up time for our customers. Delays and things that may have happened prior to the vehicle being in our possession. So we try to be very accurate and very quick with our deliveries because we know the vehicles are needed.
Right. No, that's fantastic. So you talked a little bit earlier about what excites you about the company. Tell me a little bit more about the culture of Auto Driveway and really what makes it such a great place to work.
I really think the culture is what makes a difference, honestly. That if I could sum it up in one word, it would be the culture. And that I think it comes down from leadership at the top. I think that we do a really great job of not just taking care of our clients, but we really focus on taking care of each other. We're a very supportive team. I feel that, oftentimes we kind of blend moves together with multiple departments and have to work very closely and very accurately together. That's something Auto Driveway excels at. I think the people are really what excites me too. So, everybody across the country really, we're all working towards the same goal of just safe deliveries of these vehicles. And it's nice to have a team that's supportive to do that. And honestly, I think the other part that is so exciting is working with the drivers. So, an independent contract delivery driver. They're a very unique breed. There's people from all over the country, all different types of walks, all different walks of life that decide to become a drive-away driver. So the unique stories uh, and the people that you get to help in this field, it's very exciting.
Yeah, no, that's great. So when you're not working, what does Michael like to do? What gets you excited, or what takes up your time outside of work?
Sure. Well, I have two small children. I have a 6-year-old boy, 9-year-old girl. So I spend a lot of my time doing family related activities. We went to Chicago just last weekend and went to the Shed Aquarium.
Oh,
So
nice.
I love getting to expose my children to the country and being able to, kind of see bits and pieces of it. We love to do outdoor activities as well. We are a big kayaking and camping family. So we're looking forward to spring so we can spend some more time outside.
Although being in the Midwest, you never really know when spring is going to come and stay, right? It
Sometimes
changes
we
every
get
day.
Yeah, sometimes we get all 4 seasons in 1 week, so
Right. Exactly. Okay, so, Michael, there are a number of organizations, companies that do what we do, what Auto Driveaway does. Why do people choose us? Why do they choose to work with us?
I think it's because of the passion and care that we put into everything that we do here, as a team, and that's across the country, not just here in Elkhart. The difference with Auto Driveway is we really care about what we're doing, and you can see it every day in everyone that works or is part of this organization. I believe they all really put in 110%, and we really look for ways to creatively, solve the obstacles for our customers and do it safely for our drivers.
So, last question, Michael. Where do you see? So we're early in the year still of 2024. Where do you see us going? Both the Elkhart location as well as Auto Driveaway as a whole. Where do you see us going this year? What gets you most excited about the opportunities of 2024?
So one of the things that I'm most excited about this year, honestly, I think is going to be technology. I think that through technology, we're going to see a lot of growth at Auto Drive Away. And we're going to be able to better facilitate our customers' demands and give them expedited information quickly. And we're also seeing that on the driver's side. So it will allow our drivers to communicate with our dispatch department quicker, more accurately, and make it easier on them, and a better experience for all.
No, that's great, Michael. Thank you so much, not only for everything you do, but for joining us today. And really enjoyed our time together. And just thank you for everything you do.
No problem, Kevin. Thank you.